Hey everyone, it's Shaka from Watch Saw 5th, and today we're taking a look at one of the biggest surprises from Rolex's 2025 releases. Since we covered this watch earlier this year, I want to revisit it and explain how it went from disappointing debut to becoming the Daytona of the year. The ugly duckling turned into Cinderella. This is the Rolex Daytona in yellow gold with the Tiffany dial on the Oysterflex strap. Reference number 126518. When it first debuted at Watches and Wonders 2025, let's be honest, most of us dismissed it. Another dial swap, another Daytona variation, another we've seen this before. But when you see this watch in person, and you can almost hear Rolex whisper back, why change perfection when the real challenge and flex is making perfection feel new again? And this is exactly what the watch does. Here's the watch. The Daytona features a 40mm yellow gold case, around 12.2mm thick, with compact lug-to-lug proportions of about 50mm, giving it strong wrist presence without ever feeling oversized. The natural curvature in the lugs allows it to sit modern and refined on the wrist, exactly how a Daytona is meant to feel. The watch also weighs in at 160 grams, which is just over a third of a pound. Enough weight to remind you it's solid gold, but balanced enough to wear comfortably all day without much thought. The black ceramic bezel pairs beautifully with the Oysterflex strap and the black subdials, anchoring the cool tone Tiffany dial while balancing the warmth of the yellow gold. Inside is the updated Rolex caliber 4131, offering improved efficiency, smooth operation, and the 72-hour power reserve. It's everything you expect from Rolex, engineering-wise, precise, durable, and stable, and built for real-world use on a daily basis. And the dial is where the story changes. Now let's get into the dial. Rolex calls it ice blue, the world calls it Tiffany. And on the wrist, it becomes something entirely its own. Cool, glowing sunburst tone that pops against the yellow gold in a way that feels fresh and modern. The black subdials break the blue where it counts, while the gold accents on the hands, markers, and typography tie the warm and the cool tones together seamlessly. The watch comes on the Oysterflex strap, one of Rolex's most comfortable innovations. It looks like rubber but performs like a metal bracelet thanks to the internal titanium blades embedded inside the elastomer strap. It lightens the watch, adds comfort, and gives the whole piece a sporty yet structured look. The watch is the ultimate surprise story of 2025 for me. It began as the why did Rolex do this Daytona, and somehow became one that everyone wants, including myself. The cool Tiffany dial popping against the warm yellow gold, the Oysterflex strap tempering the shine of the case, and the ceramic bezel anchoring everything alongside the subdials and strap. It's just a modern and confident reminder that Rolex doesn't need to reinvent the wheel, they just need to roll out the hits. And it's interesting how a watch like this can take you on a journey, from being written off at launch to almost a year later looking shockingly incredible on the wrist. Better than the photos, better than the renders, better than anyone expected. Now, where would you wear this watch? Honestly, anywhere. It stands out without trying because the color balance is that well executed. And let's make one thing clear, this watch doesn't need a John Mayer cosign to blow up. It's climbed up from the forgotten release territory straight to the top of the modern Daytonas. This isn't just a comeback story, it's the Daytona that proved first impressions age, but great design doesn't. And now it sits exactly where it belongs, on the top of the mountain, wearing the crown of the year's most unexpected icon. Alright guys, that is it for our video for this Rolex Daytona with the Tiffany dial on an Oysterflex strap. Reference number 126518. If you're interested in this watch or any other watch, please feel free to reach out to us at watchsaw5th.com or through our social media at watchsaw5th. We would be happy to help. Until next time, take care.